Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday afternoon chat with Kathy and I. I'm going to go through some quarter rolls because I have a bunch of them that I need to sort through, and we can chit chat. I sent out some invites and hangouts, so if people want to join, they can. If not, we'll just shoot the breeze and see what's going on. So, hey, Robert, how you doing? Hello, Ed. Hello, Brian Waddell. Hello, Jimmy. Hey, wifey. Everybody's having a good Sunday. Kathy and I are doing well. Brian, just going to do some quarter roll hunts. I'm lagging pretty bad. Hang on. Be right back with you guys. Hey, Tampa, how you doing? Does it seem to be any better? Today I'm going to do some coin roll hunting, Tampa. I've got a box of quarters that I started going through last week, so I'm going to continue to do that. Just kind of what they look like, and just do a little quarter hunting and go through some of this. This is something that we've been doing with our community and the coin community. So, and then just shoot the breeze. If anybody wants to come up and hang out, they can. I'll send out invites appropriately. Ed's still editing videos. Rock on, Ed. How's that engine going? Hi, Kim. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm guessing Tampa Bay boys have been out in the shop today working on something. Does that connection seem to be any better? Am I still breaking up, guys? Can y'all hear me fine? And everything seemed to be good. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Did you actually sell the pickup, or did you? I haven't had a chance to watch that video yet. Dale's still around, or did you get rid of him? Yeah, I do need to go watch Jason. I just haven't had a chance to. We've been busy with some other stuff here recently and just trying to keep caught up with some other stuff, but I will go watch it, no doubt. Well, that's not much fun, Ed. How's that teardown going? You get the engine block back from the machine shop yet, Ed? When's that supposed to come back? Do you know? Nice. How's that boy doing, Jim? Hope everybody's doing well at your house. Awesome. Ed or Jim, if you guys want to come up on the panel, you're welcome to. And send you a link. Up to you. Just trying to get caught up on a few things that I've been wanting to get done and keep up with Granny. She's been a handful. So all that normal jazz. Weather's starting to dry out. We've got some dirt work going on at the farm. So sometime this week we'll be out there doing a video or a live stream of some sort, I'm sure. So lots of good things headed out that way. No, Silver, these are pretty much new quarters, Jason. I'm just kind of doing some roll hunts. I've got some brand new back quarters in 2020. I've opened 9 rolls so far, and I have 84 of these out of 9 rolls. So it's something we've been kind of digging through and checking out. Seemed to be pretty popular in our coin community and seemed like a lot of fun. So I thought maybe I'd give it a shot and see what happens with it. Something to kind of take up a little bit of idle time here and there and see what I can learn. Don't know a whole lot about it, so we're just giving it a shot to see what we can find out. It is nice out, horse, but it's been windy here, so the wind's just driving me crazy right now. Stuff's blowing all over the place. That and having to go sit with grandma a couple times a day kind of shortens the day up, so there isn't a lot of time to get a lot of projects done outdoors anyways. So I'm sure it does look a lot better in person. No doubt about that. Yeah, this is kind of an investment. We're gonna keep the stuff that's unique out of this, and then take the rest of it back to the bank and probably cash it in for something else. It's just a temporary investment, not really anything that is permanent. Well, some of it might be permanent. We might keep some of it for some coin books or something, but the majority of it will probably go back to the bank.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. Welcome, Adam. How you doing?
Cajun is coming over.
This is the fun part. You get to see all the features of the coins. This is the new camera that we picked up to do this and some other small detail projects. Never a dull moment. Like what they call they're not really a full computer. They're like they call them like a terminal PC or the thing I don't like about those heads that the processors are usually pretty integrated, so you really can't do a lot of memory upgrades or software upgrades. After a certain period of time, they become just plain old obsolete computers. I think they call them network client PCs. I would say if you're looking for something that's inexpensive, I would look into maybe getting a desktop computer, and then you could do a couple of different things with it. One, connect to it from your laptop and move files back and forth. Use it for editing videos and whatnot. And the other thing you could do is use it as a server. So, really kind of up to what you really want to get into technology wise. So, that wouldn't be too bad. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? How you doing, Will? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the raid. Andrew and Will and Marie and a couple of other people are from our coin community people. A bunch of good people. So just doing some quarter hunting, having a chit chat. Have you tried running those old laptops without the batteries in them, Ed? Sometimes they work pretty good without the batteries in them, and you just run them on a power cord. Is that a 7-inch grinder horse, or is that a 4-inch? Nice. Yeah, my laptop's 10 years old, Ed. And, not necessarily the age, it's a big deal. Hello, Uber girl. How you doing? Try to keep up with things here a little bit. Just doing a little quarter hunting and chit chatting. I can imagine, Robert. You get the big 7-inch and 9-inch wheels moving, and they'll take a quick grab on you and send you across the room if you're not careful. Take care, Tampa boys. You guys have a good afternoon. I know you're probably itching to be in the shop doing some stuff, so we'll catch up with you later. Thanks for coming in. Uh-oh. Amy's fighting that want to strangle somebody. I seen a picture of the plate that you were working on, Robert, in Hangouts. Looks like you're going to clean that up. And looks pretty nice, really. How much more wiring you have to do, Ed? Jim's over peeking around. You gonna survive, Amy? Uh-oh. You've been using those heat gun solder connectors, Ed? Have you used any of those before? Seem to be what we have been using quite a bit of at work. Now that the prices come down on them, they're a lot faster than using just about any other kind of connector. Slide the wires in, hit them with a heat gun, and solders and heat shrinks all at the same time. Hey, Gaffa, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Just going through some quarters, doing some quarter roll and chit-chatting. We're back, Ed. What's going on in Australia? Did they get those fires all put out yet? Okay, cool, Robert. Check those out. Looks like a pretty good one. You know, all the parts on it should be replaceable, Robert. Work. Yeah, those are going to be the heavy ones. They're made for the industrial stuff. So one thing about it, as long as the brushes are good in it, it should last for pretty much forever. As long as you don't end up with the handle breaking on it or something of that nature, or a bearing going out on it. I don't think it's quite that old, Robert, but it's probably every bit of 20, 25 years old at least. A lot of those tools, they didn't really change the designs on them from when the time they first made them clear into the early 90s. So no doubt, Robert. The working on that plate for the new toy, Robert, or is it just something you're cleaning up to make a welding project out of? Nice, Robert. That ought to be pretty neat. You got to do some videos on that, hopefully. Hey, what's going on, Al? How you doing, brother? That's awesome. Just doing some quarter roll hunting. That'd be cool, Robert. I just wondered if you said you thought that one video was funny, Al. That's why I asked. The guy's a lot of fun. Hey, Schaefer, how you doing, brother? Notice that LS Chevy Rider and Cat Loco are down there in Texas enjoying that Whip Fest. Looks like they're having a pretty good time. Yeah, JID's a lot of fun now. They have all kinds of projects they're always doing. It never a dull moment with them. I just, there's somebody that are in my local town here, and they're constantly working on stuff. So he pretty much works on that stuff full time. Kathy's around here somewhere. Just kind of having one of those Sunday afternoons, and I got to go out and spend some time with my grandma this afternoon again. She has her dinner, so never a dull moment. So I thought maybe I'd hunt her up a few rolls of quarters and see what I could find in between, and see what's going on with everybody in my YouTube family. Trying to get to a point where I go live at least once a week and hang out with everybody. So kind of see what's going on. The wind's blowing like crazy here today, so isn't really much of a day to be outside. I don't believe that, Al. I think you know all kinds of change. You've probably forgotten more about coins than I'll ever know. Yeah, there's a lot to find in those state quarters, I'm sure. Not only that, but having 3 different mints to look at, I don't know if collecting all of them makes a whole lot of sense unless you're collecting a variety of some sort, or having one that's in almost proof-like condition. Probably one of the biggest reasons why I got a box of them, just so that I can learn to manipulate the scope and figure out what I'm looking at. So no doubt, Al, there's all kinds of stuff, die cracks and all kinds of different things. You gotten through any of that stack of coins you just got out, or you just kind of taking your time and going through them a little bit here and there? Nice. That's cool. That'll keep you busy for a little while anyway. Nothing wrong with that. Oh wow. I bet that would take a few weeks. How many different country denominations are there in the Eastern Caribbean, Al? Hey, Lincoln, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Just kind of hanging out and searching through some quarter rolls for a little while. See if I can find anything that's interesting. Chit-chatting. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Yeah, it's springtime here too, but the dang wind's blowing about 25, 30 mile an hour here, so not much entertaining outside. Kind of want to get a scale out and weigh these new back quarters because I think they're a little bit heavier than the actual other quarters. I just feel that way. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know what that Gulfstream's doing, Robert. I don't know if it's just headed straight north or if it's weaving over by you guys or where it's going. I haven't really looked at the weather today, so I'm just glad we're not getting any rain right now. It'd be nice if it dries out for a while. Hey, Dorset, how you doing, brother? Yeah, we're about waterlogged. We'd go without rain for about 2 or 3 months and be all right with me. I think I'm probably getting pretty close to 100 of these new back quarters inside of 11 rolls. So I don't think it's too bad. Don't know what I'm going to do with all of them, but kind of neat to have them. Hurry back, Lincoln. Doing all right. Kathy's stepped away for a little bit. So just kind of going through these quarters, seeing what I can look at and see what I can find. Trying to familiarize myself with using the scope and kind of looking at stuff. Haha. Nice try, Al. Yeah, there's a lot of nice coins in these rolls. I'm surprised. It's the first box I've ever actually opened up. And it seems like I've got a lot of these coins that are in pretty good shape. Some of them pretty well tore up, but most of them are in nice condition. And I haven't seen too many errors on them either. That one's kind of dirty. Still not a bad coin. Welcome back, Ed. Having any luck with that, Ed? I'll show you this one, Dorset. This is the American Samoa 2020 quarter. These things are beautiful. It's like Al always says, they're all garbage. Uh-oh. Hang on.
Surprise!
There she is.
I've been there for a few minutes, but
How you doing?
good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to follow chat and look at these quarters.
Oh,
Like a goofy guy, you know I am. Always a good time.
I understand. Excuse me. Oh,
How was your nap?
unexpected and unwanted. That's all right.
Sooner or later, you gotta have some rest.
Yeah, well, the guys will be here probably 7 hours, I think. So,
Nice.
yeah.
What about a half a day with them, or are they going to be home for a couple of days?
Who knows? They didn't even know they were going to stay this long in the first place because they should have been home Friday night, Saturday morning. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess trucks break down, rain days, got to wait on special order part for the truck. And
That's not good.
oh my God, get this. So they drove the boom truck under the same power lines 3 days in a row. And on the fourth day, which it was, I told him, oh, are you checking that leaf? On the corn stalk on the left-hand side of it. Okay, you're good.
That's what I was saying to Al. You know, a lot of these are supposed to have varieties, but for some reason, I get some that are really nice looking that are in excellent shape, or they're just trashed.
Right.
You know, there's no in between. He said he's not a fan of quarters. He doesn't know anything about them. And I said, you probably know more about quarters than I probably forgot more about quarters than I'll ever know. So,
Well, see, you think that today, and then watch in a couple months, you'll know all sorts of stuff and go, oh my gosh.
look at that one. And Al's talking to you in chat.
Oh, hey, Al. How you been? Makes it all blah. Is that Adrian or I always forget the other guy's name. I hate that. John? Maybe? But High Metal Detecting UK.
Well, I just call him Dorset.
Yeah.
I see him in several different chats, several different places. So
Yeah.
I just call him Dorset. It's a lot easier to keep up with him that way.
Hey, Ed. Whole week no see.
Ed's fighting with computers.
Oh, that's always fun.
Trying to edit and upload videos and all kind of good stuff.
Hang on. I'm going to grab a thing of 99 quarters real quick.
Okay. Hey, Brian. How you doing, brother? Not doing too bad. Just kind of hanging out, going through some quarters. I gotta go hang out with Granny a little bit later, so just killing some time. The wind's blowing like 20 or 30 mile an hour outside, and I don't really have a whole lot of time to get into any other kind of project. So, in fact, my box of quarters that I bought.
To do for now, huh?
All right, take care, Dorset. Thanks for dropping in.
Bye, Dorset. You're right. That is easier. I've got so much stuff on this desk. It's not even funny.
I don't doubt that.
And it was a total waste of time. I think.
You have Brian's information if he wants. He can come up and hang out with us. Now, too. I don't know
Sure.
if I got a way to send him a link or not. I can come up here and hang out. I sent Ed a link, and I think that he's frustrated with the laptop. So another Al that's got that oldies and goodies name. That Al.
I need to turn up the brightness on this because it's not agreeing with me right now.
There's the other side of this is probably gonna. That thing looks pretty good for a low. So for that nice gnarly scratch right there.
Let me get my thing out of the way where I was turning up my brightness. Yeah. What, by that T? Or was there one somewhere else? Because I just dropped my window down.
Get the light to
I was going to say, it's not like,
right there.
yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be what you want to get graded or anything like that, but.
Oh, it'd be an excellent placeholder because the backside of it's immaculate.
Oh, yeah. Right on, Brian. I wish I had room to clean out my room. I tried to and made it worse. Sucks.
Nice. One thing about Brian, he's always got something going on.
Yeah.
big hand in the community, no doubt. Does a lot to support everybody. One of them people that everybody enjoys being around, always in a pretty good mood and helpful.
Yeah, he's a sweetie. Okay, there we go. I finally got to that.
We got Con's computer playing nice. So, hey MC, how you doing, brother? Been a minute. Surprised you're not out there working on that Suburban. You get your drive shaft all done. It's probably one of my oldest YouTube friends right there in the chat. MC Dish, isn't it?
What a name.
He's a great guy. A super awesome supporter, and he's constantly working on cars, flipping cars, and finding deals in the junkyard, fix cars with, recycling stuff, all of that. He doesn't eat any red or white meat.
I'm sorry.
Vegetables.
Well, I can't complain about fish.
Probably rides 10 miles a day when the weather's nice. Constantly doing stuff. Into music a little bit.
Sound like a jack of all trades. But yeah,
Yep.
I do well.
100% solid too. I mean, if you wanted to have a good friend, he's probably one of the best people that I know.
That's awesome.
Me and Roy enjoys him. They've been watching each other's videos and stuff and hanging out in each other's live streams. He's probably one of my first buddies from YouTube. In fact, he's the reason I uploaded my first video, actually.
Oh, wow. Was that your flashlight one, or was it something else?
So my trolling papers video.
I don't guess I've seen that one.
Oh, it's funny.
Let's see. That's all Tennessee's.
I appreciate you, MC. You're a good buddy to me, man. And you know, he's in the LS Chevy Swap Club, and all them guys over there are all super fantastic, and they grind hard and get things done without a doubt.
Right on. Well, nice to make your acquaintance.
Troll of the year. Chaz is good too. Chaz never makes it around much. He's always so busy working on cars. This other buddy of ours, he's a mechanic, and that's all he does. And when he isn't at work, he's working on stuff for himself. Rarely see that guy anywhere. I'm just going through a box of quarters, MC. Been dealing with Grandma being down and out. She's trying to get back up on her feet, so I've been going to see her several times a day to help her out and kind of keep her spirits up a little bit. I got a little bit of downtime and trying to get more content up, and been kind of slacking at that. So I'm trying to do at least a live stream on either my channel or Kathy's channel every Sunday. So I'm kind of alternating back and forth a little bit. I've got a ton of steak quarters, and then I've got a bunch of these new American Samoa 2020 back quarters from Denver. Things are gems. Hey, Farmall, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Farmall Fanatic is another one of my YouTube supporters, and bounces in once in a while when he's got time. That guy's always going farming and livestock and whatnot. He's got a bunch of chickens and has a good time with that.
That's Farmall, you said?
Yeah, Farm All Fanatic.
Right on. Well,
Really
nice to meet
nice
you.
guy.
Wait, I'm Hoover. Okay, this was labeled wrong. I think I'm going to run into that one because I haven't had these out in a while.
Well, things in pretty darn good shape for a 66.
Yeah, I don't run into those sometimes. It's like, where in the world was this caught, you know? Sometimes like they had their own little time capsule and
Yeah,
you know, people cracking open proof sets, or I mean, not proof sets, mint sets and whatnot. And
yeah.
you never know. But, you know, you've seen like some of those $50 that end up in there.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, these are 99s.
Hey, Al, I could send it to you without sending you my address. You know that, right? Al's trying to get even with me for making sure he didn't freeze to death this winter. I don't want to let him do it, so he's mad at me.
Oh, that's gonna happen a lot today. Thank you. Did you see this the other night?
I saw one. I've gotten like 4 of those,
Good.
and not one cud mark on any of them.
Metal detecting or NC metal detecting, he had shown a few of us out like quite a while back, and then I forgot I had some sitting here, and I was like, "Ooh, I'll go through those and actually found a few."
I've actually got a couple of them that are beautiful on the backside, trash on the front. Just makes you shake your head.
Right. I think I might dwindle my 99 pile today. Because I don't, well, I've got a lot that look a lot better. This is from like round 1. Like the bottom of the cabinet, you know. I'm like, but they're there. I can't remember. I think it was maybe Justin or E. Pluribus was saying something about there's doubling like on the Caesar Rodney, which I know how Al feels about that. Oh, yep, I'm already looking over garbage.
11 rolls. I'm at 100 of those back quarters, Melissa.
Oh, yeah, I heard you said right when I turned it on. I think I'd definitely keep the peas. Maybe keep a roll of peas, a roll of D's. That look really nice. Oh, take care, OC.
Hey, OC, what's going on?
Drive by.
Guys, bouncing in to hang out for a second. They're all watching the Whip Fest stuff. So, a big car show down in Texas. A ton of videos being dropped on that. He's not too far from Indianapolis, I don't think. Hey, two, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. 2 ATVs is into 4-wheelers and that kind of stuff, and they had a bear living close to their house that they couldn't do anything with for a while. I hope that they got that bear settled down or at least relocated. There is the Fish and Game didn't really want to mess with that bear, I don't think.
Probably not. See, we're lucky. Well, the guy's retired now, but the guy my mom used to work with at a Ford dealership, his dad raised black bears. And people would buy them, and they had them as pets, which, you know, this was back in the 80s before they changed the whole exotic pet laws and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be all right
Here,
till you get
anyway.
about a year old and they wanted to eat half a cow a day. Good
Oh
grief.
yeah. Well, funny thing, there was a couple that had bought a bear and they had it, several years, and they said it was funny, and I thought, yeah, because everybody can relate to this, haha. But I said, oh yeah, you could hear when he gets up out of his bedroom, like it was a kid or something, and you could hear his claws on their marble floor, and I was like, oh darling, yes.
Not for me,
Yeah.
no thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, if the bear is rocking it and going across your marble floors, you've got the ways and
Way
means to
too
be
much
taking
money.
good care of him at least.
Way
Instead
too
of,
much money.
yeah, I was like, at least it wasn't like a novelty thing. Like, hey, we brought home a bunny for the kids. They go, what do we do with this now?
What do you do when you got to bury that thing, or it's a little bit too much to take care of? Good grief.
See, that's the sad part. 'Cause what do you do? I mean, do you find a zoo for them, and they still probably don't even understand what that is, and probably wouldn't be happy campers.
No.
But I mean, I guess it'd be
On
just
the other
like,
side of that too is what happens if something happens to you and your kids got to deal with it.
yeah. Well, like
They're not accustomed to it.
my old boss, she even named her bar after her animal. It's called the Snake Pit. Anyway, not the movie necessarily, but she had a was it a capuchin monkey? The ones that have the white hair around their face,
Oh, I don't have any idea.
like um, it was like the one on Friends. It's most TV shows, like they're the ones they have. They're like highly trainable, but she had at one time I think had two of them, and when I met her, she just had the one, which I think she was pretty old, but because she had a tattoo of the monkey on her even, and it was Visa Marie. I don't know why. But she said that thing, when it would get mad at her, it would go in her room and get her cigarettes out of her purse and tear them up on the bed.
Oh no.
Yeah, because that's you're not paying attention to me. I'll show you.
I've heard two ATVs that bear meat is really good to eat too.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I'll just put that out there. It's got a real long grain in it, but it's supposed to be extra lean and really tasteful. I think OC dropped in and dropped out. MC. I think that he's probably looking to see if Loco or LS is going to go live again before the end of that Whip Fest.
You can make a rug out of the bear, though. There you go. Be like, this was Yogi.
Art show, and they had two big YouTube channels that were doing a big drag race. See who had the fastest car, and was talking smack on each other for a while. Everybody's all excited about that.
I feel like I heard about this outside of YouTube. Do they do it every year?
Yeah, they have Whip Fest every year.
Oh, French toast. Ryan Upchurch is there. There's a concert, like all day concert, I'm pretty sure, or concert tonight. Or was yesterday?
Imagine.
Shite. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, Tim sent me the poster to it, yeah, you know what I mean. Well, dango. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
He said,
Your phone and my phone at the same time. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, I even think I saw something on. Ooh, I need to plug my phone in on YouTube about. Well, they probably advertised it as far as the artists that were going to be at it. Yeah, I think somebody was talking about the country singers that were going to be at it, and I'm like, I don't know who that is, but I know who the other ones are. Oliver be good.
Yeah, a lot of those shows and stuff, they really have.
Yeah, looking at a little bit on YouTube. Good grief, it looks like a pretty huge event.
Yeah, I'm glad that Hellcat lost, to be honest with DMC. I'm not really a big Mopar fan. I know that there are a lot of guys that like him, but there's a lot of them that have wiring problems and they leak like a sieve. Pretty expensive vehicles for as much maintenance as they require to keep up and going. And some of these guys are going out and spending $60,000 on these engines out of these cars and put them in retro rides and stuff. And I just don't see it.
Sorry, I got to bring up something, and then I'm like, let's reference it. It's like I don't see it.
Yeah, all my GM guys are all hardcore GM, you know, except for a couple of them that like to drive Dodge Ram pickups, but that's their daily.
I'm Switzerland on that if it makes you happy. Everybody's got their different reasons.
Yep.
I know better than to call it pretty. It's not pretty. Oh, your truck's pretty.
Can you hear me now?
There it is. We can hear you.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm Peachy Keen Jelly Bean.
Cool. Cool beans hot tuna.
I didn't even ask MC if he wanted an invite. I could bring him up if he wants to come up. Hanging out down there in the chat.
Yep.
How's the Edge weekend going?
It's not going bad at all. I dug out this old HP laptop here. It's running Windows 7. They had to do some.
Craig loves to hear Windows 7.
You know what? I love Windows 7. I love Windows 7 until Windows 10 came out, and then I loved Windows 10.
Well,
Unfortunately, it doesn't have any new updates. So,
yeah. I would update this thing, but I think it'd cost me more than what the laptop's worth.
if you look at the settings on it, Ed, if it's running 32-bit, I've got a Windows product key for Windows 10. I can just send it to you.
Well, what I should do is just send you this laptop, let you upgrade it, and send it back to me.
It's pretty easy because you can go right out to the website, and all you do is I send you a link to a website for the update file. It downloads it, installs it, and then you can just tell it to do the complete upgrade. It overwrites everything on the hard drive. You can set it so that it'll wipe the hard drive and do it all from the get-go.
Yeah, but
the only thing you do is go in there and make sure you save all the files you might want to keep off of it.
There's nothing on this thing I want to keep. I've already took everything off and put it on my new one, but it needs a RAM upgrade and everything else.
How much RAM is it running now? It's got 4 gigs. It'll run Windows 10 without any issues whatsoever.
I don't even know if it has a gig. So
if you click on the start menu button, right click on it and go to properties, it should tell you. Hey CCH, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Colorado.
MC said
I'm
he's
really
getting ready to
behind
go
you.
outside and play in the weather.
Heck, I didn't even see what it was here today.
Other than the wind blowing 200-mile-an-hour here, it seems like it's pretty nice, actually.
It is
It's,
61 here and sun shining.
yeah, our humidity's at 0, believe it or not. Unusual for Kansas.
Right?
We're hoping all this wind will dry things out for a while.
Yeah, I think I turned you on the TV about the time you were saying it wouldn't hurt your feelings if it didn't rain for 2 months.
It wouldn't, honestly. We've got water running out of the hillside at the farm, and if it's that close to the surface, our fields could dry out for another month and a half. It wouldn't hurt them at all. Hey, EO, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Imperial. Oh, thank you, by the way, for sending my channel figure to E Pluribus because I kept forgetting to do it.
The EPEL, and there's another one. I can't remember what the other one is.
Of what?
There's another E name somewhere in the community.
Besides E Pluribus?
Yeah, Craig, it's got 4 gig.
Yeah, you'd be able to load Windows 10 right on that, Ed. Wouldn't be a big deal. I'll have to get with you later. I'll get you that link and that product key. You can throw it on there. It'll probably actually run faster because it's not bucking the .NET framework that's out of date on it.
It's got an Intel i5 CPU.
That's what I rock. And Windows 10 runs without any issues whatsoever.
All right.
So,
That sounds like I think I just found my new shop computer.
probably work good too. And if you've had it, it's paid for, and save you some cash, you can invest into something else.
Well,
And Yammer and all that seems to work on it, doesn't it?
yeah, I'm running the laptop camera right now. The only thing that didn't work was the microphone on it. I got my boom mic plugged into it.
Well, that may be a driver problem. So once you load Windows 10 on there, it may fix it.
Yeah, but this boom mic was actually pretty damn cheap. So if I have to buy another one, I'll buy another one.
Yeah, Brandon really likes his. He's been super happy with his. So
yeah. But at least now, if I want to get on chat stuff like that, I can do it on this one and still do my video on the other one.
yeah, well, what I think on videos is if you save stuff to SD cards, it seems to be a lot better in the long run anyway, especially for long-term storage.
Yeah. Well, what takes the longest is the rendering.
Yeah.
I just did a 15-minute video and it took an hour to render it. So
rendering, and then once the rendering's done, upload isn't too bad if you got decent broadband. Some of our stuff we've been loading in pretty quick order. I mean, Kathy's done a couple 15-minute videos that haven't taken much more than 20 minutes to load. So,
right, I don't have a problem uploading them. It's always the rendering that takes forever. And if I do anything else, like if I bring up a chat or something like this, and it'll instantly slow it down to like half or quarter speed of the rendering.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When you're editing videos, you probably want to primarily just stick to doing that, because if not, you're going to be overclocking your processor's ability.
Right. And besides, if I drop this thing or get anything on it, I really don't care. It was free to me. But taking the battery, like you said, taking the battery out of it really seemed to help a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing about those laptops. When the batteries go bad, a lot of them, you just pull the battery out and they'll run fine right on the AC adapter. So, some of those you can get an aftermarket battery for anywhere from $5 to $20 to $25. But most of the time, if you're not really planning on using it where you need a battery, you're just better off to plug it in and let it run anyway.
Yeah, I plan on just plugging it in and leaving it run.
Hey, Cajun, how you doing, brother?
Hey Cajun, how's it going?
Hey, Cajun. Of course, I'm not running a pop-up chat or anything on this yet either. All I'm doing is running the StreamYard.
Yeah. Well, it probably does that pretty good anyway. I'll get with you. We'll get that Windows 10 key and you can get that installed on there, and that thing will probably run like a dream. It shouldn't be any big deal. Like I said, I bought 10 of those for, I want to say $50. I bought 10 of those product keys, so I think I've only used 4 of them out of the 10. So I still have several of them.
Cool.
Yeah,
We'll do it later on this week.
I got several computers in a barn, but I don't think I'm going to get to them anytime soon. I'm going to have to hang some lights inside the barn and do some wiring in there. And if I get much time to spend out there at all, I'm going to try to work on some trucks. So I don't think I'll be digging through much of the barn unless I got to get stuff out of the way. A lot of stuff shoved into a corner where it's out of my way. So
So there it stays. Huh?
yeah, because it's one of those things. I've got so much stuff. I've got a 40 by 60 metal building. It's practically full. So if it isn't in my way, it can stay where it's at.
I feel you. So we're with the storage building up here and then having to clean it out officially this week, because it's been the last time for how many months? It's like this. Yeah, since last year. Yeah, last year it would have been April. Oh well, they had room to play with their stuff around us. They had already set up a softball batting practice area in the back, and then we were still getting stuff. Well, we scooted our stuff over in the front because my stepdad's already got 4 storage units up in the front, like the 10 units. And he's like, we can't take any more to the house.
Yeah, you run out of room.
I was like, well, Mom needs to quit being a hoarder. He's like, oh God, don't get me started. I know. But
Yeah.
He was wanting to build a thing like you're talking about, and I said, yep, you just need to do that.
No, my recommendation is to build smaller. Because if you get too big of a building and then before you know it is full, then you got to start figuring out what you're going to do with stuff or start building another building.
Yeah, well, he was wanting somewhere to put his semi too when he was home because, like up on the hill they live in, it's like surrounded by field anyway, and it's up pretty high, and it gets so windy. Like when it storms, like you got a whole other version of it when you're there.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why we built that 40 by 60 was to get the camper inside. And in the wintertime, we'd put the camper up. In the summertime, we'd drag it outside so we have room in the barn to do stuff. And I just finally got tired of it, got rid of it because I didn't We didn't ever use a camper. All I did was move it from inside to outside all the time. Hey, Ken, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I'll be right back. I need some more coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, Brain.
Hey, Brain, how you doing? Welcome.
Hi, the
They
Redneck
were out.
Connect. I've seen him live a lot lately.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Well, I guess I didn't add him until I met him on your channel today.
Good people.
I'm sorry, what?
They're always good people.
Seemed like. Oh, I need to put those up.
Brain and Con were out doing the golf cart trash duty. It was comical.
Oh, I missed it.
Yep, they were having a lot of fun driving around picking up trash. I said, Con on a link. I don't know if he's going to pop in here or not.
If I was smart, I would go outside and clean up all the pine cones. I hate that tree. One of these days, I'm going to end up hurting somebody on accident because I'm going to go out there and like, I can cut this tree. Look out, world.
I'm going to cut that tree, and it's going to feel me.
Yeah. It's exactly.
Is get on Facebook Marketplace and tell everybody that free crafts pine cones. Come pick them up.
Yeah, my friend Vanessa had said that before, and she said, "Well, I want them," and I picked up about 2 5-gallon buckets and stuck them behind our smaller shed, and had
They're
a lid
still
on
there?
one. And yeah, she never came and got them, so they get on the burn pile. At least the burn pile's close, and I don't think
That's
anybody.
why you tell them to come get them.
Yeah, 'cause I hate that
Whoa.
because I definitely we expand the fence for the dogs. They're all going to land on them.
Isn't it Roosevelt
Can't have that.
supposed to have a rifle?
Supposed to have a what?
Isn't he supposed to have a rifle? Maybe I'm wrong.
That is a different year. I have a quarter book inside the side, so that I didn't have to look for
Yeah, it must be.
referencing. All right, that's state. That's not ATVs.
Oh boy, they took everybody for a ride. Hey Justin, how you doing, brother?
What do you- Oh, hey, Captain Jerk.
Napping. He must have had some chicken or something.
Okay. Let me finish that book. It was funny the other night. My friend Ashley and Josh came by. He said, "Hoover, how many coins do you think you have?" I was like, "Are you flipping serious?" It's like, don't sit there and count them. It's that 2016 Kentucky where the guy's got a rifle.
Yeah. That's North Dakota, the one that I was looking at. Teddy
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, on
Well,
him that had the. Nope, welcome back.
CCH, all you need to do is set your Google Chrome to use desktop mode and go to the StreamYard website and you can go live right from StreamYard without having to use YouTube at all, because you can link your YouTube account to the StreamYard, and as long as you're not going live
Yeah.
more than 20 hours a month, you can do it for free. Hey, Dano, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I just go into StreamYard and then hit the 3 buttons up there. And then, like you said, hit the desktop one, and then boom, you're in.
Hey, Craig, you
Yeah.
got a key for Windows Microsoft Word or Microsoft Office?
I do not have a key for Word.
Hey, Dino, how's it going?
I think that you can use Office Libre without having to download it, and it will do about 90% of all the Word function. The other thing you want to remember, PCH, is if you turn that desktop
Setting.
mode on, to turn it off, because if you don't, it will burn through your battery like nobody's business.
Let's see, like when I showed you on mine, I could go into StreamYard and turn it on in there, not before I went in.
Yeah,
So I
well,
think
it stays on once you go in and toggle it off. If you don't toggle it off,
Well, I
then
thought when you close the app that it closed that, because even like the format of how it's set up, it looks desktop mode because you can't read the chat.
no, it
It's like
stays
way
on as
far
long as
down.
you have it checked. And it will turn your 8-hour battery span into about 3 hours. Hello, Morgan. Welcome to the,
Hi, Morgan,
to the
too.
stream.
And I probably could finish that book if I would pull these out of the flips, but I really don't want to.
I'm the same way. Just get another coin. Don't take it out of the flip. Or take it out of the bag. You'd be proud of me, though. You really would. Check this out.
Is it done breaking up now? Because I couldn't hear anything.
I hope it is. I didn't know it was. Do you see that?
Yes.
It's in an airtight.
Yep. Is it a D?
No. I have 3 that are D's and 2 that are not. That are Phillies. Out of the 12 rolls that I've searched so far.
The D's are the ones that have the doubling on the. I think it's the hand, the right hand, and the parts of the drum.
Don't have any of that, but you know what's funny is I have all the D's are solid. So the mint mark is actually filled in. So
Oh, wow.
let me grab one.
Craig, you working with all them quarters and stuff remind me. I got a clip quarter in my wallet that I carry around.
Neato. Heck, that's probably worth $8 or more just for that. That I don't even know if it's silver yet. So
Give me a second. I'll run and get that sucker and I'll show you what it is.
cool. All right.
See that?
Uh-huh.
It's the D is actually filled in the center. All 3 of them that I have are like that.
Let me. Do I have any anywhere handy? I don't know. I tell you what, I need to get the other cherry pickers really bad. There's so much of that stuff; it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I don't think that's doubling. I just think that that's a dye error. I don't know.
You guys can see that or not?
Nice. It's a
Take head
chip
out.
blanchard.
Okay, that's awesome. I love those clip planches
Yeah.
all together.
Well, it's actually got two defects. The tooling along the edge has actually has a defect in it also.
That's awesome, man.
And it is a, oh God, I can't even see what the heck year it is. It's actually clipped off where the year's at. I found it in some change one day and I thought, hey, if it come to me, must be good luck. So
Definitely, that's cool.
we're all a little damaged one way or another, so I might as well keep it,
Yeah.
carry it around in my wallet. That's my quarter to call somebody who cares.
Anymore, it's what 5 cents a dollar, isn't it?
Let's bring the phone for this. Wow, I did not have a Virginia. I'm doing it anyway.
Pulling flips apart anyway.
Yeah. That's kind of like you said that one looked earlier. The obverse was rough, but the reverse looks good. So I was like, yeah, that can just go ahead and go in there. No harm, no foul. All this is high, Craig. Down here huffing and puffing.
All it is.
Yeah. Like,
Usually
Oh,
Johnny
right.
Cash got unusual for
Johnny's probably sitting on the back of the couch staring out the window right now.
waiting. Where's
I
Dad?
haven't told him yet. He can hear, though.
Where's
He knows.
Dad?
Yep. Where's my Timbers? And my daddy? What's Con say? This will only take a minute. I missed something.
Look at this guy right here. That guy right there needs an invite. He's probably still over there running his own stream. Imagine.
I saw it on before I came in here.
I haven't looked. I think I still have it running background. Oh, he actually shut it down.
I know I had an envelope with a Hawaii in it for Money Maniacs, and I don't think he needs it now, or the ones that I had. And I can't reach it.
Don't give it the bathroom treatment now.
What?
Don't stand on something.
Oh, the toilet, yeah. The toilet. Then I broke a glass last night or slash this morning when EP was showing his rocket, and I said, "Oh yeah, I got this one." And then I was going to be silly and grab my salt rock that lights up, and the cord got into the glass, and boom, in the floor it went. But at least it was all in big chunks.
Oh no,
So it's my last 5 minutes of the stream.
that's
Yeah. Oh, I'm scared. I'm sorry, I didn't scare you. Oh, good.
doing fine, man.
See, this is why I don't do quarters on the stream, because I get over where I'm concentrating.
I know it's hard to keep up with everything. And I get this silly mount to keep wanting to go on vacation.
Oops. Piece right there.
Trying to rack in a couple more hours to take on down.
One. That's depressing. Yeah, I'm leaving that one in there.
Oh, we lost. Go back in.
Peekaboo.
Yeah. So what happens when you're going back and forth between two laptops? I clicked the wrong thing and shut my StreamYard down.
Uh-oh. That ain't no fun.
No. But at least now I got the pop-up chat going, so.
Nice.
I do miss the bigger screen on the other laptop though.
Look, the older laptop up to the TV.
The TV is in the other room, and
Oh,
I think my TV's old enough that it won't do that.
should have a VGA port on it.
Yeah, I think it does. But, hey,
Yeah.
I'm just
sorry.
happy it's running.
Yeah, for some reason with our smart TV, if I try to put the Fire Stick in it, because I think the picture quality just looks better to screen mirror from the computer, and it's like it won't even recognize it being there.
I'll see. I don't even have a smart TV.
We just got that one not too long ago, so I'm still trying to see what's what on it. But
Well,
It's-
eventually I'm
it's
going to get
creepy.
a smart TV for my living room and take the ones in my living room out to my shop. But I got to get good Wi-Fi out there. Craig's helping us work on. He gave me the lead on how to get it out there. I just need to get the engine and stuff ready for my tractor. Then I'll spend money on that stuff.
Right on. Makes sense.
Unless you want to go to one of my newest video and click on the Amazon link. There's an Amazon wish list there that you can help me out.
I wish I could.
What in the world's going on? Is that a 4MD, Melissa?
I did it more as
Uh-huh.
a joke, not to actually have people buy stuff for me, because I loaded that son of a bitch up with all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
$1,000 welders and cutters and
You never know with some people on here. It'll show up on your doorstep one day. You'd be like, what?
I actually was talking to somebody earlier today about that very thing. They had a whole bunch of stuff show up on their doorstep, and they couldn't figure out who it was from. Just out of the blue, randomly showed up, and like, here you go.
hey, there's Willie. Have you been in here, Willie?
Hey, Willie, how you doing, brother?
Hello, Willie. Where are we at? We're worrying about snow.
Snow.
He's up in the northeast.
Ah, that's I was like, okay. Yeah, I think that 1D was damaged. On that one, it should be like there's cuds in the windows. I'm sorry, dye chips in the windows. I have to say it right. It's before midnight.
This thing looks like it's tore up from the floor up anyway. So.
Yeah.
It'll buff out. It'll be all right.
With the buffing wheel and maybe a little bit of the grinder.
Yeah, break out the Ryobi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he got
Got a new design.
punched.
Make it worth more money. Be a custom quarter then.
Gives a character. Isn't that what they say on all like the project shows? Like that means it looks beat up. Gives a character.
It's patina. It's like my gray hair. It's patina. It's not gray. It's patina.
There you go.
Right now it's from shellac.
Oh gosh, Justin found dreads in his beard on the underside this morning. You're supposed to comb that thing and like pick it out, something. He's like, oh no. I was like, well, it's too late now.
I was actually bored last night and braided mine.
See, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Keep it out of your way for a minute anyway.
I was gonna do
Eye
two.
slot.
I was gonna do two braids like a Viking, but I couldn't get it pulled apart even. So I just did one big one down the middle.
Sounds like my head, my hair's thicker on one side of my head than the other.
I ain't got enough hair left up on my head to braid anything.
Well, I'm up for your beard.
I'll see. The goal is someday to actually bring it up across and, you know.
Look like one of the off of Dr. Seuss, one of the the Who's. Okay.
The birds have decided to go crazy for a little while for some reason.
Who decided to do what? I swear my connection's not great.
The birds decided to go a little crazy for a little bit. I guess they're wanting some attention now.
Oh, I hear him. Yeah.
Two younger ones are chit-chatting on the playground.
Hey, Craig, I think I'm going to jump off here and get me something to eat before I do my live stream because I know nobody wants to watch me stuff my face on my live. So appreciate
That'd be good, Ed.
Appreciate you having me on, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Yep,
Good talking
I'll
to
be
you.
back. I'm gonna probably leave here in a little bit anyway, go see Granny, and get back in time for your live stream. So,
All right.
I'll see you over there.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
I'll send you a link in the Hangout, like you sent me one.
Okay, sounds good, brother.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Yep.
Oh, I know I got a New Mexico floating around somewhere. Son of a biscuit. Oliver, chill out. That's it for that. I think. There's another pile somewhere. Yeah, surely not.
Never another pile anywhere else.
That's my newest thing. I took an old index card box. I was like, here, I'll just keep my tubes in there. I think this is probably the worst my desk has looked in. I can't tell you how long. Well, I got nickels out from not doing nickel box paddle. It's got about 10 rolls left in it. The one's laying out that I want to look at. I was so happy. I found my first 38 last night. 138D,
Nice.
38. Yeah. I was happy. I always tell those guys, I never find any foreigns. And I found a Bermuda and what was this other one? Here from 10 euro. God, I've got to order more of those. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I'm up to like 118 back orders out of 13 rolls.
Too bad they didn't do the W's. You would have stood a really good chance of getting one.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's good practice for the scope, getting used to using it and whatnot. So,
True.
and I can turn them all back in. It wouldn't cost me anything and get a whole nother box. So the bank was even nice enough to give me wrappers for free. So I was like, score.
Right. Yeah, that would work. Well, you must be a good customer since you didn't even have to ask.
Oh, they just handed me a stack of them. I was like, nice. Thank you. Goodbye.
Right? Come on. Okay, I already know I don't need any of those. Oh, I was wrong. I do have to open that. Yeah, if you find any 2010, 11, or 12, let me know. Because there's a couple I need.
I do have some. I'm going to probably go back through all the stick quarters once I get
Separate.
done with the box and get them all separated out. And then I'll probably go back and separate them out by whether they're worthy of being bookkeepers or if they're
Keep
just
her tall.
trashed.
Yeah, that's why it's Hawaii. I know I've got, maybe I don't, because the deed, well, surprising. Well, no, it wouldn't be surprising. I'm having a hard time finding. I mean, I did have one to put in here, but I actually flat out don't have 4, and most of them are 2011s. And I hate that because it makes me wonder, is like, before I even had a red book and was looking at quarters, like how many of those did I toss?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back here.
Mount Rushmore.
It's 13.
14. 13 or 14.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, that one was like some of the 2007s has irked me because of how messed up the fields were. Hey, S Mac.
Hey, that's Mac. How you doing, brother?
Don't need that. I can't see that. I tell you what, if that 38 jumped up and ran away last night, I'm going to be irked.
I'll bet.
Son of a
That
biscuit.
thing looks rough. You see that?
Up above them.
That whole coin just looks rough.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that one. They just look like blobs.
I don't know. I mean, out of all the coins that they made, that one looks pretty trashed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Darn it. He.
Condon said that's the ugliest quarter ever. Makes a 64 nickel look good, doesn't it, Condon?
Now, oh, that's the problem. I don't know why, but I guess I'll have to look. There was a 42, and then a 42P and a 42D. And I feel like I have asked on that, but I don't remember. I got 42S last night, so that made me happy for shizzle.
One of them dinosaur coins.
Yeah, that was the one I was telling you I get mixed up with the other one because the birds look so close.
Yeah.
If I would have done or saw that a couple minutes ago, I would have told you, but the book's around the bend.
Brian's happy and Condon's jealous.
Poor Con. Nope, I didn't get a plastic coin, but I got a plated coin. A little too shiny, don't you think?
Yeah. Looks good.
Pretty good for a 43. It's like,
Double dip.
Yeah. So you could even see where they had prongs on it of some sort. Yeah, I'm thinking that thing ran away.
Ooh.
Art blossoms. And I know I wasn't being dyslexic and it was 83 because he saw it.
Well, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to boogie out of here and go take care of Danny.
Oh, that's fine.
So-
I was giving there's talk because I was like, well, I figured you'd be running around doing stuff. I'm probably going to get outside anyway while I still got some daylight. Be halfway
Appreciate
through.
everybody coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mel, for joining me, breaking up the quietness. Hard to look at quarters and chit chat with the chat. So
Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm getting in there. Well, thanks for having me up. It was fun.
Yep. Thanks for coming up. Thanks everybody in the chat for coming in. I will catch up with y'all on another stream.
Yeah.
So we'll
Later,
see you in the next one.
Bye.
Cool.